Welcome to Wolfe Cadillac. Today we're taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features on our 2020 Cadillac CT6. This car is featured in our platinum trim. We have our white metallic paint, gunmetal gray alloy rims, maple sugar leather interior, and chrome front grille. Now on to the interior of this CT6. I'll walk you through a few of the driver's features, starting off with our door panel over here. We can see we have our wooden trim, our brown and tan two-tone door card, both featured in leather. We have our chrome door handle, our massaging seat option, our seat adjustments, as well as our lumbar support and adjustment for the massaging options, which I will show you now. So if we look over on the infotainment, you can see we are getting the knee massage currently. If I turn it on, we also have the roll, stretch, lumbar, and shoulder options for massaging. And if we scroll down, we can also adjust the lumbar support. On the side down below that, we also have our memory seat option, padded armrest, close handle, rear window locks, automatic power windows for front and for rear. Then we have our power mirror adjustment with our joystick, as well as our lock and unlock buttons. Down below that, we have our Bose speaker as part of the Bose premium audio system in the vehicle. Then we have our trunk release, storage in the lower portion of the door card, and we have nothing on the side of the seats, as all as of the seat controls are featured on the door panel. Heads-up display adjustment, info and brightness, interior lighting dimmer switch, and electronic parking brake are all located to the left of the steering wheel. We have a full digital gauge cluster, which we can adjust what we see with the controls on the right side of the wheel. We also have our voice commands, station select, heated steering wheel option, lane keep assist, as well as our front collision alert. And above, we have our cruise control, our auto drive, as well as our voice commands and our phone hang up. Steering wheel is wrapped in our brown leather, Cadillac logo in the middle, finished with brown, as well as our alert up front. You can see your pan-array speaker that pops out from the dash, folds away if we're not listening to music or the system is turned off. Down below we have our infotainment screen, park assist and automatic start stop on the side, glove box release and hazards on the right. We have our audio, phone, and navigation featured front and foremost. Then we have our Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We also have the rear and front climate controls, our video recorder, as well as our cameras for surround view. The video recorder, to touch on that a little bit more, it acts as a dash cam if we insert an SD card slot. It will use the cameras built into the car to record a 360 view, and in the event of a crash, we can just go ahead and click on the video option to have playback, as well as any evidence for insurance. Then we have our climate controls. We have the radio control, connected phone, and navigation. You can see shortcuts for audio, phone, navigation, and climate down below. We have our volume slider, home and mute buttons for the radio, vents, climate controls, 2 heated seat options, as well as cooled seats for driver and passenger. We have a dual zone climate in this vehicle. You can see we have our digital screens in the middle that display the current temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Then down below that, we have our wooden cover for our 2 cup holders finished with brushed aluminum inserts. And in front of that, we have our driving mode, our traction control, as well as our automatic park brake hold. Gear select stalk is finished in leather. We have our volume knob, as well as the knob controls for the infotainment screen, finished with our shortcut buttons around. Then we have our remote charging pad just fitted underneath of the center console, finished in textured rubber. Full felt line center console, 2 pen holders, as well as on the back we have a USB-C, USB, and SD card slot. Again, that's finished in our tan leather. The front seats feature our perforated leather in the headrest, transitioning down to patent leather, Cadillac silhouette embossed in chrome, and then back onto the perforated leather for the lower portion to make for a very comfortable and breathable leather seat. Rear view mirror offers a fold down option, or flip down I should say, which offers a camera built into the rear view mirror, offering a 300% better view of what's behind us, We also can adjust the brightness, zoom, and vertical positioning using the buttons on the bottom. Above that, we have our OnStar controls. We have our rear sunshade controls, dome lights and dome light settings, sunroof and moonroof controls, 3 garage door openers, a full Alcantara headliner, and then our dual moonroof and sunroof. Onto the exterior, we have our gunmetal gray alloy rims with our Cadillac logo center caps. We have our chrome that runs the length of the vehicle on the bottom, LED and lock and unlock button on all 4 door handles, CT6 and 800T badging on the rear, quad exhaust underneath, power trunk release, Now onto the rear interior of the CT6. We'll take a look at some of the rear passenger features, which are quite impressive. Starting off with the door panel, we have our sunshade, vents overhead. We also have our grab handle, the Alcantara, as well as our moonroof. On the actual door panel itself, we have the two-tone, same as the front, our wood brushed aluminum Bose tweeter, as well as our chrome door handle. Take a little bit closer look, we can see we have heated and cooled seats for the rear. Down below that, we have our automatic power window switch, and we have controls for our rear sunshade. We have our close handle, Bose speaker, and storage. Back of the front seat, we have our pop-out Cadillac screen, which we can adjust the radio, DVD inputs, and everything else. And down below that, we have our magazine holder. Back of the front seat, we have our climate control. You can see we have dual zone in the rear, so we have quad zone climate control in the vehicle. You can adjust the fan speed, direction of airflow, as well as our temperature for the rear. Panerai tweeter down below as well, finished in the same brushed aluminum. And we have our vents. The rear seats are also featured in the tan leather, completed with our perforated leather in the lower portion and our Cadillac silhouette in chrome. Center console acts as a seat, but if we press on the button on the side, you can actually go ahead and fold it down to reveal up front. Press the Cadillac silhouette, we have 2 cup holders. We have leather finishing, center console finished in felt, and on the side of the seats, go ahead and show you, we have reclining and adjustable seats in the rear, massaging seats, as well as adjustable lumbar support. And on the back of the seat, we have access to the trunk. Thank you for joining me for this video walk around of the 2020 Cadillac CT6. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more daily Cadillac videos, and we hope to see you in at Wolfe Cadillac sometime very soon.